Hey everybody, Gears here, and I wanted to get a shot of this before I put the next layer of primer on it. Well, over here I can't see anything because of the sun, but this side I have done less work on because I want to match this side to the other side. I like all the curves and all that on this side much better. Now, if we take a look down the middle here, you can probably see there's a bit of a bulge in this area that's got to be taken down. Up around the rim there, that needs to be filled out or taken down a little. You can see along the spine it starts thin, gets a little wide and deep, and then tapers back again. That'll be easier to see once I've got the next layer of primer on. This side, there's a bump up in here. This needs to be filled in to match that side. That side is pretty flat, but it needs some additional surfacing. This side is pretty flat and it's getting close. Down in here, this needs to be thicker. You might be able to see there's a few millimeters of height right there, and over here it's kind of down almost to the surface. So I got to raise up in there just a little to make it thicker for when I do the casting with the fiberglass. I don't want any weak spots like that. This back piece here is not looking too bad, but you can probably tell it sort of flattens out and does a little weirdness here and there, so that's got to be filled in still. But I'm so much closer now, and I'm glad this has been going as relatively well as it has been. Where's another spot up in here? The symmetry of this side compared to that side is a little off, but it's really difficult to tell with all the variation of color there. Another point going around the rim of the turret. This side's a little higher than this side, so that needs to be built up. There might be a dip in here I'm seeing right now. Bit of a dip right there where all that gray is. But yeah, this is definitely moving along. I've been thinking long and hard about how the Droid slot is going to go. Initially I was thinking I would set this pretty deep so it could collect water, and then I would cut drains around the side here. However, I'm now thinking to go very minimal here so no water collects. And then the way the dome is structured on the inside, there's a bit of a lip in there that I can work with, and well, I don't know that I can describe any of this. I'm going to have to actually show it and actually work it out so I understand what's actually going on. But yeah, I'm definitely relatively happy. I'm going to have to get this leveled out again so I can see what it's like to set the wing in place. I don't know quite how I'm going to do that yet, whether I attach the wing and then cast it with a left, a right, a center plug for there, and then a top piece along the top of the wing. However, if I attach the nacelles afterwards, they may be out of sync with each other, essentially, whether they're a little too forward, backward, whether too high or too low, and whether they droop or they're angled or not, coming off of their support. So that's all stuff I got to consider, whether I make the wing a separate piece entirely with the nacelles on it already. I don't know yet how I would attach it at that point. I guess I would put a plate here and screw through that. But that's still a little ways off, and I can think about it for a little while more. No, I think that's mainly it, really. There's a lot more I'm doing on the car, of course, but I think that's it for today. So, thanks for watching. See ya. Alright, so one quick last look. It's actually kind of tough to tell, obviously. All of this nonsense in there is obvious, but Yeah, a little there, a little here. Looks a lot better now. Let's see if we can judge that symmetry a little better. Oh yeah. Definitely needs a little work. I don't mind a little asymmetry, but it definitely has to be closer than not. This shape, you can see how it's kind of getting messy and lost around here. What I'm going to be doing is taking the old Dremel cutting wheel right there, marking a line where I need to go, cutting in, cleaning out a nice fine edge all around, including down here. And then I initially liked this bit of a curve than what was here, so I'm going to take some masking tape, trace the contour, flip it over and bring it over to this side, and then cut that. Is the sunlight showing off some of the curvature and blobs in there? Maybe. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.